video, I'm going to be doing a car tour. This video was highly requested, so I thought I would tell you guys a little bit more about my car because a lot of you guys also said that it's like your dream car or you were interested in buying it. So I'm just gonna give you like my own personal review and just show you around my car. In case you were wondering, I have a 2013 Jeep Wrangler and it does have a soft top, not a hard top. First and foremost, gas mileage, which is something that you guys ask me about all the time. I would say on average I get 20 miles per gallon and my car is a V6, but keep in mind it's a two-door. So the two-door is better on gas mileage than the four-door. See how smooth and fast my windows roll down? I actually don't have any electric in this car. I have to lock the doors by hand and crank the windows, but I wanted it like that. Like I wanted the true Jeep feeling, and it's like a good workout, right? My radio is pretty basic. This is all you need. This is honestly all you need. So you can plug in your phone and play good music. You can get a navigation, but if you have a soft top like me, I wouldn't recommend it because anyone could just, you know, steal your navigation system. I just prefer it. All I need is good music. That's it. Now, when you're removing the top, step one, you gotta take the windows off. So this window's a little bit different. You're only going to zip it all the way up to the top. So after you unzip just the sides, you're gonna roll it up like this. And then there's this little bungee cord in here. You want to take that and wrap it around the window just so it kind of holds it up a little bit, like that. Just like that. So, you want to take both of your windows and just kind of leave them out of this step. So you can keep your car like this, which is super cool because you can have like just a ton of air coming in, but then the top will block the sun. But for the full Jeep effect, we're gonna have to go back. And you're going to take these and you're gonna unhook them, and then you wanna make sure you move them all the way out to the side so they don't get crushed. And then you're going to unclamp these hooks. So you have this one and you just wanna push that other second clip out of the way. And then you're gonna come over here and do the same thing, but make sure that second clamp is back. So there's like this little hook thingamabobber that is like up here. You just wanna push it forward. Honestly, you can just feel around for it and just push it forward on both sides of the car. So you're just going to literally push it back and it will fall all the way back like a normal convertible. It's pretty cool. And you're gonna hop out and help the rest of it come down. Seriously? Oh, I did something wrong. I forgot a step. Let's go. So, gotta pull this down and push these up and over the car on both sides. And then, as you can see, the top just kind of falls down when you do it the proper way. But when you don't, you're left with what I was left with. So, that is that. Okay, now I don't know what to do. Okay. Probably shouldn't have wore a romper today. So I guess the moral of the story So I guess the moral of the story is get a hard top or ask for help. All jokes aside, that usually isn't that difficult, but because I hadn't done it in a long time, I'm not a pro at it anymore. I can usually honestly get that done in 10 minutes by myself, which isn't that bad. Keep in mind, if you do get a hard top, the only con is you have to have somewhere to get it. And since I live in California, the weather can change quite drastically. So that being said, if I have a hard top and I take it off and I leave it at home, you have to commit to that. And if you have a soft top and it starts raining, you can easily just pull over, takes a few minutes, and you can get it back up. So that's my take on it. Yes, you do hear the wind a little bit, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. I've had like a phone on speakerphone and people can still hear me like perfectly clear. So those are like the pros and the cons. I still kind of don't wish that I got a hard top just because, like I said, if the weather changes, I can just put it back on as opposed to having to rush home in the pouring rain. The windows. Didn't realize they were still here. I bet you're wondering, what on earth do you do with your windows? Let me show you. So just put them back here for now because you don't want them to be bent when you're storing them. So, hop right back on in, get in the back seat. Try to do this a little bit more gracefully than me. And then, look at this, like this gets me every time. Pull this forward, look at that. It's like a window holder compartment extraordinaire. So you just put them like that, and they are lying nice and flat. The number one question that I get asked is when the top is off, what do I do with all of my stuff? Now, I personally don't keep like anything valuable in my car ever, but if you are someone that does need to keep your stuff somewhere, the compartment here has a lock on it, as you see, as well as the compartment over here locks as well. So they have both of those that lock with your handy dandy key in case you would like to keep something valuable in your car. And this is like super deep. Like you can store like an entire like family in here if you needed to. One very important thing that you need to be concerned with is if your Jeep has a heater. Not every single Jeep comes with a heater and an air conditioner. And if you are going to get a soft top or you do plan on taking the top off of your car, heat is essential because even if it's cold at night, the heater works so well in this car that you can like be in like 50-degree weather and still have the top down and be nice and warm. You have cup holders back here, you have a light, and most importantly, you have speakers. Honestly, my friends that sit in the back say that they can't hear anything, let alone the music, but they say they do enjoy the fun ride. In a two-door, the trunk space is rather limited, so this is what you've got. This is it. So don't do too much shopping or else you have nowhere to put it. Unless your top is up, then it doesn't really necessarily matter if you're going straight home. Always keep a poncho in your car. These come in handy. Everyone needs it because it can get cold. And then lastly, underneath here, you just turn this little lever and you have a little bit more storage space. So I just have some hiking shoes in there for when I work out. Pretty cool. So that's it with the trunk. So that was everything that I wanted to share about my Jeep. I honestly, truly love this car. If you're thinking about getting it, I would highly recommend it. I haven't had any problems and there's really nothing negative I could say about it. So thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye! So I've kind of always wanted to go off-roading, so let's try a little bit of that right now. I'm so scared. I'm just looking. This is the funniest thing I've ever done. Oh my god. This is so cool. Oh, sweet. Ready? We're going off the curb. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Sweet! Mission accomplished.